That is not a performance modification. So the Speedo drive does not work with the Sprint axle that is going into this VB1 front end. The axle fits fine, but this Speedo drive is no good because the wheel won't turn, so no Speedo drive. And the grease nipple, which is brass, not sure where that went. It does not clear with the disc hub, so we're gonna have to just pack it full of grease and find some other way to cover that. You can hear that scraping. So we cut the one side down. So that it would at least clear. You can see I've shaved half of that off there. And with that extra clearance, the grease nipple now goes right inside the holes. So we have to take that grease nipple right out. Okay, so with this type of a pressure fitting, like you have on a flywheel, you want to make sure that the two surfaces are mating as closely as possible. There's no warps or ups and downs, so you have to put some lapping compound on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to sand it using the hub. So the two of them make a really good surface. And you can see the difference. It's no longer shiny, it's got a rougher surface. The inside of the hub is the same, so they will grip each other and fit much tighter. think this will look good on Mauro's bike, his rat rod, hot rod. So I'm gonna clean this up, see how it looks. That cleaned up pretty good. It's nice and straight now. Most of the major dings are moved out. And I like the sanded finish. I'm not gonna bother polishing that because it's too far gone. I won't be able to make it look really nice. And it is a rat rod, so I think that's good enough. Well, this disc brake is going to be a problem. I've almost got the fork all together. And turns out that this piece is supposed to attach to this post. And this screw holder goes in here so that you can screw this in and hold it in place. So now we have to disassemble the whole fork. Yay, hot rodding. I'm not really sure how disc brakes are supposed to fit, but I don't think that's very good. And the only thing holding the pads and the mechanism on is just 2 pins right here with an O-ring. So it's loosey-goosey and it's gonna rub, make that horrible noise. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, I don't know. This VB1 comes with a really nice vintage horn, and the chrome has been removed, so it's brass, which sometimes I think looks really cool on old bikes. The only problem is it's 6 volt, so now we're going to convert this to 12 volt. So this is a 12 volt AC horn, which is what we need. And the front does not look as classy and nice as the old VB1. So we're going to drill out these rivets and drill out these rivets, and then we're going to put these new rivets in. So essentially we're going to take the back off, the whole guts, you know. Basically we're just switching this cover onto the 12 volt AC horn, and then it'll look appropriate for the bike and it will work correctly. So there's a nice vintage cover on a 12 volt AC horn, brand new. And there we have a 12 volt AC horn with a nice vintage cover on it. And that should work. So trying to figure out how to best way to route this disc brake cable, and I'm thinking about running it this way and then out through the sidewall and directly into the master cylinder, and then right down the steering column with the cables, and out here into the fender, and then down to the caliper. And I think that's going to work fine. got the wires run, and that was no fun at all. But let's see if we can get the lights working. So Mauro wants this rear rack on here with this sports tank, and the tank was not lined up at all, so I had to cut the tabs off and make new ones, and now I have to do the same thing with this rack because it does not line up. Quality control. So we're going to take the old yellow wrench and persuade it to move over 1/2 inch. I would definitely say that is better.